Hello, I thought I would do a chart review on my level, how NQ prices reacted on my levels today. Today is May 12th, 2021. So here's the chart where my levels that I published are plotted. This is what I posted before the market opened. So let me readjust these numbers so you can read it a little bit clearly. So what this is showing is that so I had a level 13,284 before the market opened. That's where the initial sell started, and then there was this level 13,215, which was already, if you look back here, it was already tested many times, so it broke. But then 168 came, then 121 came, then 05045, the combination of 13050, 13045, that was a key area here today. And then finally 957. So what is the key principles of my level? What are the key principles of my level? One is that they are very likely to get some level of reaction for the first test. So here is the key point. The very first time when it is tested, it is likely to give you a reaction or an escape hatch. So these are some of the things that a trader would want, because if I know that I am likely to get an escape hatch, which means that I have the price coming back to that level, then I have some way of getting out of this. Or the another way of looking at is that between two or three of this level, if you let go of one or two and see where the price is starting to stabilize, then you will see that if you add another one there, then you can probably get out most often at like a break-even point. So these are some of the key principles of my levels. So today's key pivot number was 284, and 317 was the boundary for the up, sorry 385 was the boundary for the trend up portion of it, and 215 was the boundary for the trend down. So which means that below 215 the prices are weak. That's kind of what it is showing. So 215 was not the first test, because it already tested in the overnight. So you got to watch, and then it coincided with some big economic number news. That's why they had that big candle. But you can still see that it went down and it came all the way back. But then if you look at 168, it had a quick thrust, but you can see it's just a needle of the wick. But the closing candle was again at 168, and it bounced back to 215. 121 hit, it bounced back to 215. So 121 gave you 100 point or almost 100 point bounce. Yeah, actually it gave exactly 100 point bounce. The first time it bounced to 215, it came back another time. So it was a pretty good level to trade. Two times it went to either 90 or 100 points bounce. And then 215 went exact resistance, it came back. And the very first time it came back, it kind of lingered around 160. So 168 is not so good anymore. 121, it kind of tried to stabilize, and that's when it went down from again. So it dipped. If I zoom out a little bit more, you can see 121, it dipped. And then if you try to hold on to, you can see that it dipped all the way to 081, and it came back. And that is the last chance you can exit there. So there are many times where it bounced, and if it is weak and if you try to hold on, you can see that it gave another exit. And then it came to 150, and that almost went back to the next level. So my trade totally was really bad today. I mean, I wanted a big bounce, so I wanted to stay in, but that was okay. I on purpose bought a 150 and I planted it. That was a decision that I knowingly made, knowing that it could be dipping down a lot. What I did bad was that I bought additional day trade prices. But once the prices started going below, for example 13 or 15, one time it bounced, the second time it bounced another 75, so about 25 points. Then I kind of held on to it, and then when it comes to almost 10, that's when I thought, okay, it's going down and I want to some hedge my long, so I shorted, but that also did not work. And then this area became a complete mess. But if you focus on getting some handles of the first test of this level, it still did its job very well, actually, from both the long side and the short side. And finally, at close to the 4 o'clock, so where was it? 350, it almost touched 957. So when I say 957 is a level, and if it's a, so this is coming almost 90 points. So I tend to front run it a little bit because I don't want to miss an important level, just because it is 3 point shy or anything like that. So it came, I believe, 60. So 60 was the low and then 3 point shy, but then it gave a fantastic bounce before the market closed all the way to 60. So that is 60 to 60. It gave a 100 point bounce there by the evening. So that was a pretty good level. So two times, it first time it bounced 50 points, second time it came and then it bounced 100 points. So I thought it is useful to analyze the exact level behavior this way. And I what I need to do is to sharpen my pencil for my trade tomorrow if I'm trying to just purely day trade it. So because I just have to compartmentalize that, between things that I'm holding on purpose, fully knowing that it may draw down. But then if I'm trying to day trade around it, I have to be as close to the level as possible, and observe the principle of first and second test. Because if the after second test, if it is coming down, then that is showing that it is weak, so it needs to go back above and consolidate before I can buy it again. So hopefully this was useful. If you have any question, please ask me tomorrow.